Greetings everyone, and great here from another H-Powers 4 replay. Spawn top side as the yellow Ayyubids, we have Valdemar. Spawn bottom right side as the pink Holy Empire, we have Kiljardi. House there, mining camp there. Prelate has to go back and forth to inspire the villagers to work harder. All in the name of God. Berry bush has been collected up. House of Wisdom not yet deployed out in the field. House of Wisdom's now going on up. Good number of sheep found by yellow. Pink does dropped off some sheep, decent amount. Let's keep the Ayyubids House of Wisdom selected for now so we can see what he's going for. We've got the Akin Chapel pulled out here. Let's improve the gold collection rate, the berry collection rate, and the wood collection rate. Pretty good. We're going to go for a fast castle, I'm assuming. Ayyubid can do the same as well. Let's go map generation. We've got 4 in the center map for the Holy Empire player. 2 gold deposits relatively close by over here, and his other small ones here and here. Yellow has his large gold deposit way over here, next to some berries, and his 3 small gold deposits way around this region. Deer is even farther away. He is aging up with the military wing reinforcements. And he does have actually a good amount of berries over here, so you can perhaps go for a couple mills, collect all those delicious berries. Quite a bit of villagers on wood over here. Feudal age for the both players. Desert Raider now pushes away forward. Do have a barracks from Plum Field as archer range. Desert Raiders have no inherent armor. Does pull a sword, shoot some arrows against the villagers. Get some damage there. Does find some town center arrows. Single archer now Plum Field. The Desert Raider will beat the archer in 1v1 combat. Does run around the wood line. Getting some damage there on the villagers. Sheep have been tasked to the Akin Chapel. Must be slightly out of range of the town center, but sheep can walk. Pair of archers now on field, dissuading the Desert Raider from existing. Outpost deployed on out.
أعطني أمرا. ما هي الأوامر؟ ما حاجتك؟ القوس جاهز. أعطني أمرا.
Another Desert Raider deployed on the field. And now we do have another age up, economic wing growth, which will give him 8 villagers and make his berries last even longer. So these berry bushes will be consumed. This one definitely consumed, so we may only get an additional 100 food here, but his other berry bushes will be much better. We got a round of Holy Empire archers being deployed in fields, going for a handful of early mana arms. He's not getting a fast for castle age, especially compared to his opponent. Desert Raiders are moving around. Does not have Golden Age Tier 1 just yet, so it doesn't have the improved collection rate of 10%. Early man arms charging the way forward. At this point in time, if the Ayyubid player just go for Giloms, he will do just fine against his opponent's composition. And whatever Desert Raiders he get from military wing reinforcements, you can just set them to archer mode and engage the various units.
انتبهوا هيا بنا
نواجه مشكلة هنا.
يعجبني ذلك
الأعداء قريبون.
Some more spearmen being brought on forward. There's the age up of military wing growth. He does get extra villagers. Does take some damage there. Outpost starting going down. The villager count's actually very similar. Do you not get extra villagers from military wing growth? Or not military wing, economic wing growth? Something's not right about the villager count. It should be much higher. He's only lost 2 villagers so far? I should have given him, what, 8 villagers? Unless they're not... Oh, there they are. Oh, they're queued up. Well, I'm an idiot. There's his villagers. House does go down there. More archers push way forward. Holy Roman Empire players getting some good pressure on his opponent. Of course, he will be out-teched. His opponent got some key bombs from the opponent field. They will be very effective against the entire Holy Roman Empire military. Doesn't have any additional range armor. If they get +1 range armor, they will only take 1 damage from the archers. Blacksmith now going on up.
لدينا أوامر للجميع هنا. جهزوا الأسلحة. سيروا.
Not enough key bombs right now. Desert Raider does take a hit. The Desert needs to be put in archer mode. It's going to do nothing in melee. Elam's now standing engaged. Some of the villagers are getting hit, but they're not going down. Archer's still trying to pursue them. Desert Raider does go down. Gilams are doing some good work. They have 4 range armors. These archers will only do 2 damage each. The Spearmen will have trouble versus the Gilams as well. The Spearmen right now doing 8 damage, so the 4 armor of the Gilams, so they only do half damage. And the early man arms only do 10 damage. Nothing too significant compared to the Spearmen. Nothing too significantly more. And they're also here, both in small numbers. The Spearmen are being called much quicker than the man-at-arms, of course. More archers engaging. Gilon still pushing way forward. Over here, do got the Desert Raiders moving around. Doing a good job keep the free Desert Raiders alive. Gilon's trying to push way forward and engage. Though some of them a little bit slow. Do have slightly higher movement speed than man-at-arms and crossbows. But only slightly. They're still slower than archers and spearmen. We do got a combat sprint, however, by the Giloms. Let's get some good damage over there. We're doing out the Desert is falling back. The Yellow's defense is fine, even though his military army is small, it's of high quality. Desert Raiders are being pursued a little bit. They should be just fine to run around. Elon's engaged in the man-at-arms, but they are of course way outnumbered. Spearman offering some good damage. He does have +1 range armor, so now the archers do only do 1 damage to them, which is very significant. Until the Holy Roman Empire player ages up, the archers will continue doing 1 damage. Right now the Holy Roman Empire player probably has too much wood in reserve. He tasks a good number of villagers with gold. The Ayyubid player does now have starting to plot some dervishes, maybe steal some relics, so the Holy Roman Empire player may want to eye for Bulgar of Paulus. Well, I can understand him going so go to Regni's Cathedral, since the Cathedral could at least allow his couple relics he may obtain to get a little bit extra gold. The Ayyubid player is also cleaning up the deer way over here. Not touching the berries just yet. Good set of steps there. Archer shooting that man in the back. But he is well armed. Spearman does go down there. Got more Gilons straight forward. Desert Raiders falling back have taken some damage. They always fall back to a dervish to get healed on up. Golden Age Tier 2 is now available, which improves, I always forget, research speed or production speed? Research speed. Production speed will be the next tier in the Gold Age, which does affect town center and villagers. Golden Empire player is still very far from aging up, but has a superior military force in size, at least in size in the field. All at this point in time the Ayyubid player needs to play on the field are just Gilons. Gilons are just... The Holy Empire player has nothing to counter Gilons right now. These Gilons are of course going to be well outnumbered, but these archers are going to take forever to kill them off. Gilons do offer incredible man-at-arms, higher attack speed, about 50% higher attack speed, a little less damage, but a lot more health. So that means these archers will take forever to kill off these Gilons. These Desert Raiders are starting going down here. We do got a number of palisade walls supporting out will protect the Yellow's flanks. Another relic picked on up. Yellow's picked up 2, has claimed 2. The last relic on the field is literally right here in front of us. So there's a good chance the Ayyubid player will claim every single relic. So at this point in time, best if the Holy Empire player goes for the Bulgar of Paulus, because he would not get anything from the Regni's Cathedral, other than have access to a production speed, which can be okay, but overall, the cost of 1 monastery is still less than the cost of 4 or 5 barracks. Some Yellow's villagers do go down there. Yellow does have a superior number of villagers by a decent margin. That of course has a little bit more than economic growth. So I'm not sure. We know he has at least 8 from the what's it called? Economic growth, 3 or 2 advantage right now, so that basically be 10. But overall, the Holy Empire player is lagging a little bit behind on villager production. He may have got a good number. Only has the 1 pro on the field, so maybe the Holy Empire player slowed down on village production by accident. Gilon taking quite a bit of damage there. The Spearman may want to focus on the Dervish. Does get some good damage on the Desert Raider, but they all go down. And there's relic number 4, making his way back home. He may need a... does have another mosque on the field. Better disturb the boars. Peaceful Tranquility. Desert Raider down. Right now, the mass archers for the Holy Empire players not cutting it. Like I said, they're doing 1 damage each. That is just straight up not cutting it. Man-at-arms is going to be a lot more cost-effective than archers at this point in time. A lot more damage, at least. 11 base damage, which effectively mean, let's assume he gets the 2 melee armor. 5 damage per strike at a fast attack speed, as opposed to 1. Riganese Cathedral being put on the field. I very much disagree with that, as I've already mentioned. Volgraf Polish just offers higher benefits. The Riganese Cathedral offers nothing at the moment. Sure, he may be able to see a relic or 3, but if he's starting to see a relic, there's a good chance he's already won the game. We do not have 2 Mangonels supplied up by yellow, at least this unique variant of Mangonel. I don't know how to pronounce that. Manjinki. Nope, probably push that. Now I've got Castle Age researched by the Holy Roman Empire. He is going for a prelate there. He may not be aware that his opponent has all the relics. Going for a veteran archer and veteran man-at-arms. Getting those stuff researched, they of course will actually allow his unit to do damage. And the amount of Gilons is finding out, he may want to get out heavy weapons as well, the blunt weapons, because that will really help even out the fighting capability between the two. Mangonels rolls a pretty sizable miss there. Good dodge by Pink. Man-at-arms do eat a bit of damage there, which is actually important. We got 12 Gilons here versus 14 man-at-arms. Got various units on both sides. For the archers, I think Pink would be able to win. You don't need to torch that down. There's a hole right there. Throwing some torches there onto the fence. We do now got the second side captured on up. Okay, no villagers there. Just had to double check. Now I got the heavy weapons, blunt weapons, I like to call it, being researched. And the wall does go down. Rolls a miss there. We do have another archers push away forward. Spearman gets annihilated. 3 Magnetos there, all behind the walls, splashing down quite a bit of stuff. Get a couple archer kills there. And since that was staggering fire, they did manage to get some good tracking there. Gotten some pretty good hits there. We got 4th Mangonel pulling the field. Mass Mangonel can be a counter to Man-at-Arms. They stack up quite nicely, good for AoE effects. After all, AoE is a form of anti-infantry. There's some archers over here, Gilon's pursuing. We also got some crossbows being pulled up by both sides, very useful for both sides. Does spot the uncaptured sheep there, but neither side has a scout in the field to claim that sheep to lead him to glory in battle. A good number of forces here. Right now, the military size is 75 versus 31, so very much in favor of the Holy Roman Empire player. And Holy Empire player does a good quality, but the Ayyubid player has a good core of mangonels. You got 23 Eloms versus 32 mana arms. At this point in time, the Eloms are really starting to fall off versus the Holy Empire thanks to the heavy maces. We got all the blacksmith research for the Ayyubid player, and all except for one last range armor for the Holy Roman Empire player. Current age up. Okay, he does have now Golden Age Tier 3, which means his fast production speeds, including his town centers. Can't get master smithies. That's probably go for Culture Ring Advancement. Trade Wing Advisors not be half bad. Making so you have 7 production queues have increased health units, which is not bad. And now he's fighting against a whole good number of mana arms and archers. And it's Holy Empire players, so likely we'll see a good number of mana arms. So maybe Camel Lancers have less health than normal units. Put them in 7 barracks and get pretty healthy Eloms engage the mana arms. If it goes for the Ayyubids. Trying to think would be a good thing. Desert Raiders, not so much. Small hit there. He could go for improved health and Cannoneers. Both of those Gilon, or not Gilons, Spring Balls go down. Another good hit there by the Mangonels. Can he give improved health siege units? In any military production except docks, so in theory that makes it so you can get improved health siege weapons. Though you probably only need to throw 1 or 2 in there, not necessarily 7. Unless you want a good massive wave of healthy battering rams. But I think the Culture Ring Advancement, the cheaper and faster age up would generally be better. Does take out that outpost there. Yellow's pushing forward. He does also have 20 more villages compared to his opponent. He does now have triple town center on the field. Ink only has 1. He will likely go for the Palace of Swabia, which will of course give him another 4 villager queues. Man armor charging by 4 connects with some of the units, including crossbows. Archers getting annihilated. Right now we do have 4 Mangonels field. Does have an adequate number of spring balls for escorts as well. Escorts. Right now, one of the spring balls will go down. He can charge forward with the Mangonels. He got the spring balls with the Mangonels. Oh, and that's why I say spring balls or Mangonels can counter mana arms. His entire force is wounded. He needs to get some prelates over here. Doesn't have any prelates over here. His force is wounded. He needs a couple prelates. The Red Cathedral only provides plus additional gold, no unique research, nor cheaper prelates like the Abbey of the Trinity. Yeah, he needs. It would be beneficial to take time to heal up all these units. Dell's backing off. He's going for the Culture Ring Advancement. He doesn't have enough wood for the university. What's it called? Madrasa, I think. Madrasa. Aachen Chapel encircled. Palace of Swabia going up, so both players are advancing to the Imperial Age. Holy Empire players lacking gold for the University Research, has plenty of wood for batting rams. But the Ayyubid player has plenty of gold and as well as food to boot for his various elite and University Research, which is very important. And weapons being researched as well. Rolling Shutters being researched. He is going for Tide Barn as well. Has every single relic that will give him quite a bit extra food and primarily also a decent amount of stone income. Going for elite crossbows and elite guillaumes. University. I don't see him being built just yet.
أيها الجنود لقد وصلت أوامرنا لا أريد كلام الأوامر قادمة
Yellow's now pushing way forward. Getting some elite research going. Do now elite man-at-arms research. No elite crossbowmen. Elite archers not really that important. I think elite crossbows be better. Empire player is not a pop cap. Ayyubid player is a pop cap. What golden age tier? Just 3. Village does go down there. Do not have a dock being queued up by yellow. Right on top of the fish, so that would destroy half the fish in the sea. Sorry guys, no more fish in the sea for you to claim. That joke probably did not go over well. There goes that spring gold there. He also takes some damage. He also has a single hardened spear in the front line. Shinta's force has not really been healed on up. So we got a massive siege force by yellow, starting to break its way through. Mangonels are a soft counter to the structures as well. He also could activate incendiary firing mode and annihilate half the farms. He needs to activate incendiary mode. Has not activated incendiary mode that can basically annihilate all these farms. He's starting to push way forward. Does receive a little bit of damage there, nothing too significant. War infrastructure starting going down. Got these man-arms eyeing for a counterattack. Got a good number of villagers inside of there going to be going down as well. Spring Gulls engaged, does kill one of the mangonels. Central Sacred Side being touched. Does got a mangonel, another mangonel down to 2. Those Spring Gulls trying to push way forward. Good number of villagers are idle here. May want to get those in the town center as well. Man-arms do come for a nice flank. Not getting the siege weapons for the moment. Crossbows doing just fine as well. Not focusing on the crossbowmen. He does have decent armor here. He's got a nice little surround on Yellow's force, but simply just not enough. Dervish does go down. Another Spring Gold goes down. Maginot gets finished off by the town center. Yellow's backline has fallen apart, but Pink has very little army remaining. His flank force does get cleaned up as well. Do you have a bombard in place in here? No fortified outpost. May want to hit that button, get that upgraded. Does have a bit of stone there. A lot of some stone. And we got a good number of guillaumes and crossbows on the build queue for yellow. Looks like some idle units here as well, starting to regroup his forces. Pink has a small army on the field. More farms going up back over here. He has plenty of wood and gold. May want to go for some mangonels of his own. He's lacking food. Various infrastructure starting going down. Bombard engaging the keep. Golden Age Tier 4 now active. Reducing the cost of his siege weapons. Elon's trying to engage some of these villagers. Keep still taking some damage. Does get inside the keep now. He does have emergency repair activated on the keep now. Got Pink coming for a flank. Engages some of the bombards. Takes out one bombard there. Unable to take out the other. Emergency repair soon to be expired. Does get to keep a set of blaze now. The keep does go down. Some of these villagers are starting to go down now. Crossbows starting to go. Take some hits there. Bombard and placement from this outpost. Being fortified as well. Springald's firing away. They'll streaming a whole bunch of reinforcements and bringing some villagers up front. Gotta keep now queued on them. Now let's take a bombard hit there from the outpost. And started building with only one village in the region. It's probably not a great idea, but now the other ones are here. Gets his health up and going quickly. Culver engaging the bombard now, getting a good strike there. He does have increased health and armor on his bombard. Spring Gold's quickly take out that Culver. Village now charging way forward, trying to go over on the siege weapons, but it's too many Giloms there to intercept. And right now he's almost half the village opponent. All these villagers charging way forward, they're all going to die. They may get one or two of these siege weapons. We've got multiple, a couple of yellows getting some repairs. And Pink does back to the game now. This is Angrade saying, thank you for watching, and on to the next replay.